Hello, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Today we have exciting and highly anticipated news about one of our standout players, Najee Harris. Get ready for an in-depth look at what lies ahead in the 2024 season. Najee Harris, the imposing running back for the Steelers, is ready to shine in the 2024 season with a positive attitude and high expectations. Harris, who has been a key piece in the team's offense since his arrival in the 2021 draft, has made it clear that he is excited about what the future holds. In a recent interview with Fanamo, Harris expressed his enthusiasm for the changes that have taken place within the team during the offseason. He said, "I feel really good. We did a great job this offseason. Obviously, we added 2 new quarterbacks, so we're excited. We believe a lot of good things are going to happen this year." This optimism is especially relevant given that the Steelers decided not to exercise Harris's fifth-year option, a decision that has sparked much debate among fans and analysts. The decision not to activate Harris's fifth-year option was one of the most notable offseason news items for the Steelers. This option would have guaranteed a high-value contract for Harris in the 2025 season, but the Steelers chose not to assume that cost. Despite this, General Manager Omar Khan has been clear about the situation. "It's not that we're unhappy with Najee. It's simply a business decision. We are still open to negotiating a short-term extension. The choice not to activate the option doesn't necessarily reflect a lack of confidence in Harris. Instead, it's a matter of financial management and long-term planning." Khan and the team have indicated they are willing to work on a contract extension that benefits both parties. Head coach Mike Tomlin has also weighed in on the situation, explaining that the decision is not based on Harris's performance. During the May OTAs, Tomlin commented, "It's a business decision. There are many factors at play, and not just the player's performance. Sometimes these decisions are related to the duration of a running back's career and other business aspects." This statement helps clarify that the decision is not a negative reflection on Harris's performance but rather a strategic consideration. During the OTAs and mandatory minicamp, Harris had limited participation. Although he was absent from the OTAs, Tomlin explained that there was no reason for concern. "I know Najee and his history well. This gives me the opportunity to focus on other players who might need more attention," said Tomlin. This approach allows the team to explore and evaluate other roster members while Harris prepares for the season. The big news is that Harris will have the opportunity to run behind a revamped defensive line, which many consider one of the best in Harris's career so far. The reconstruction of the Steelers' offensive line has been a priority during the offseason, and if Harris can capitalize on this improvement, we could be looking at an exceptional season. With an offensive line that promises to offer more protection and opportunities, Harris has the potential to surpass his personal bests and elevate his game to a higher level. The combination of a solid line and his natural talent could be the perfect recipe for an impressive season. Since his selection in the first round of the 2021 draft, Harris has been a cornerstone of the Steelers' offense. In his rookie season, he amassed over 1,200 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns, and also stood out in the passing game with 467 yards and 3 touchdowns. His on-field performance was enough to earn him a spot in the Pro Bowl, a distinction that underscores his immediate impact. Throughout his career, Harris has proven to be a reliable and productive running back, accumulating over 3,200 rushing yards and 22 touchdowns. His ability to overcome injuries and stay on the field has been a testament to his resilience and determination. Although he faced some challenges last year, such as a foot injury, his overall performance has been solid and promising. Josiah Scott, the veteran cornerback who has been showcasing his talent, is doing everything he can to secure the slot cornerback position on the team. After spending time on the Steelers' practice squad in 2023, Scott returned to the active roster of the Philadelphia Eagles, where he had his best season in 2022, with 4 starts, 2 interceptions, and 8 passes defended. Now, with a fresh start in Pittsburgh, Scott is determined to impress the coaches and earn the starting spot for Week 1 in Atlanta. Scott, who was drafted as a cornerback in Jacksonville, feels most comfortable playing the nickelback position, despite having taken on various roles in the past, such as safety and dime back with the Eagles. He knows that to succeed in the Steelers' defense, he must be prepared for both pass coverage and run defense. The competition for the spot is fierce, as he needs to outshine other candidates like Thomas Graham and Beanie Bishop Jr. The Steelers have divided the slot corner role into 2 distinct positions. one for passing plays and one for running plays. Scott is adjusting his game to meet these new requirements, particularly to improve his blitzing skills. For me, it's similar in some aspects, Scott commented. Timing is a crucial part. You can observe the quarterback's cadence, detect trends, and find the game clock. Pass coverage is something new for me, but there are tricks you can use to turn it into a strength. Although the competition will remain open until after the preseason, Scott is focusing on improving day by day. I'm approaching it like any other year. It's a process of one day at a time. You can't overthink it. I'm learning something new every day, and I hope to be showcasing what I can do. Scott, Graham, and Bishop all have a good chance of earning the spot, and it wouldn't be surprising if two of them make the final 53-man roster. In the meantime, they'll all be fighting for the opportunity to start in place of the suspended Cam Sutton. You definitely won't want to miss this exciting competition on the field. Can you imagine Justin Simmons, the former Denver Broncos star, wearing a Steelers uniform? Well, this possibility is in the air and could become a reality very soon. Justin Simmons is a safety who has been a standout in the NFL in recent years. Not only has he been recognized for his talent and skill on the field, but he has also proven to be one of the best in his position. Simmons has led the NFL in interceptions in a season and has received multiple Pro Bowl nominations, making him one of the most coveted safeties in the league. Despite his impressive track record, Simmons remains unsigned after being released by the Denver Broncos in March of this year. This has surprised many in the NFL world, as his on-field performance is undeniable. However, Simmons' situation is more complicated than it might seem at first glance. After his release, it was expected that Simmons would quickly find a new team. However, the market for him has been colder than many anticipated. At 31 years old and with some injury concerns in recent seasons, teams are being cautious. Additionally, the demand for younger, more cost-effective safeties has created a competitive environment that has affected Simmons' market value. Despite these challenges, it's important to remember that Simmons remains a top-tier player. His ability to read the game, make interceptions, and contribute significantly on defense keeps him in the conversation as a potential great addition for any team. The question is, could the Pittsburgh Steelers be the right team for him? The Pittsburgh Steelers have been looking for ways to strengthen their secondary, and Simmons could be the missing piece in their defense. With his experience and skills, Simmons could bring a lot of value to the team. His ability to make important plays and his experience in high-level situations could be exactly what the Steelers need to elevate their defense to the next level. Imagine for a moment how it would be to have Simmons on the team. With his presence in the secondary, we could see a more solid and reliable defense, capable of facing the league's top receivers. His ability to make interceptions and his understanding of the game could provide great security to the Steelers' defense, helping our team become more competitive and achieve success. The addition of Simmons could transform the Pittsburgh Steelers' defense, giving it a new dimension and strengthening its ability to stop opponents. This would not only be a great boost for the team but could also elevate the performance level of all the defensive players. We will continue to closely follow this news and keep you updated on any developments regarding the potential addition of Justin Simmons to the Steelers. In the meantime, what do you think of this possibility? Do you believe that Simmons' arrival would be an excellent addition to our team? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave your comments, subscribe to the channel to stay updated, and like the video if you enjoyed it. See you in the next episode.